And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
That's a funny line.
I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, but generally being used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me.
Hi, me Dan. This time, we play game Guess and Us. Fishies.
Eh? Did I just freak the fuck out, bro? A guest?
Seriously, you brought a boy? Wait to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dan.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, I think. They could be robots. They could be demons. Who knows at this point?
Yeah.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably 12 years old.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yes, nice to meet both you.
So I ran into Dan in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. It rhymes. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica? Did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dan?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
That's for damn sure. Who'd want to join a literature club?
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Just like YouTube videos.
I was gonna say, just like a visual novel that gets passed off because it looks exactly like every other visual novel on Steam for years. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Oh, it's important.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. But also the YouTube thing. I didn't mean to shut down what you were saying. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teacup.
In front of everybody. You.
That's me.
Yeah.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Well, don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Dan, what kind of things do you like to read? Here's a good Paydirt one.
Considering how
that
little.
word until I look it up and discover that I'm using it wrong.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep using that word until I look it up.
What word?
Paydirt.
Paydirt?
Paydirt.
Oh, Paydirt?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. It's in RuneScape.
Is it?
Yeah, you can mine and you can get fucking Paydirt.
Alright, well then that's right, yeah. That's exactly what it is then, probably.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Go ahead.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Nice.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination in order to completely throw you for a loop, Dan?
Yeah, how about that?
You remember saying that the first time and you were like, oh, that's a lie, that's cool. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Yeah, I read a horror book once.
It's cool because the game like gives you the watching a movie with the twist at the end the second time experience, but like in the course of the game, you know?
I desperately grasp with something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a bowler.
Oh, there you go. I'd expect that from Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that? Well,
I just...
Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
I have a hunch that Natsuki's important.
What? What gave you that idea?
Everyone's important, Dan.
No.
You
Monica's not important.
Yeah, Monica's not important.
Nope.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. Give it back.
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
Her name is Nutsuki.
Broke! Fucking owned her, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Okay. So we're gonna take a very small pause here.
Okay.
When you said we'd be able to finish this today, is that accurate or not? Not at all.
Depends on how late you're willing to be here. Where we're at right now is probably like...
If I'm to begin sensing a pattern, I feel like I have to pay through the game 4 times.
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay.
You maybe once more, but it's less than that. It's
Okay.
like there's one more, like maybe half a playthrough, and then it ends.
Okay, so we're getting close to the ending.
Yes.
Okay. I thought, like,
You'd have to
we're a
go
quarter of the way
everybody.
game through
Yeah,
now.
no,
I'm like,
no.
I have to kill everyone.
No. I mean, like, we have to read it or whatever, but like, it shouldn't take too much.
Okay. I was just kind of getting an idea.
Oh yeah, for sure. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Nice.
Yeah, it's important. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, Hey, I just got an idea. Scythor.
That's just the noise Scyther makes. He just says his name loud and annoying.
That's every Pokemon that just say their name.
Yeah.
Or like a grunt.
Yeah.
Snorlax. I don't think that's how Snorlax sounds. I just wanted to say Snorlax. How about this? Snorlax.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
It'd be funny if we saw that. We were like, okay. Really have to time it exactly perfect. Have to get the what? Let's sketch out what we want the story here to be.
Okay.
Take a whole 45 minutes. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, even though I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, I'll be nurturing his member. It seems like a good step for us to take.
I wouldn't mind her nurturing Mill.
Yeah. I feel she's good at nurturing members.
She get bear children. Not that matters.
Those hips do not lie, as Shakira said.
Yeah.
Do you agree as well, Dan?
Hold on, there's still one problem. My neighbor's gone missing.
What's that? Oh, it's a new game. You don't know that.
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth. What's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I saw other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought.
Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dan. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. We had 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members to replace that 4th one.
Yeah, the 4th one.
Yeah.
Something happened to that one.
I don't know, man. And if we find one more before the festival, we'll be shut down by the fucking dorm professor, and he'll be like, no more literature clubhouse. And
Cheese it! Robot house!
fucking
Yeah?
Beta Kappa Psi is gonna be all over our ass and fucking.
Yeah?
Sorority is what I'm trying to make the theme.
That's the word, kids.
Yeah.